Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Monday! How is everybody? How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? We had a really good weekend at our show. Oh my goodness. And exhausting, but yeah, successful craft show. Happy to have that one under my belt and on to the next one. So I have 2.5 weeks before I set up for the next one. So I have a lot of work to get done. I tell ya. Oh my goodness. Well, and especially where Halloween will have pretty much already taken place. I don't know if I'll put any of my Halloween stuff out because the craft show actually opens on the 30th. Do they still want Halloween? Probably not. But kind of play that by ear. I think my space is a lot smaller. I sold a lot of my windows with the inserts this time and a lot of ornaments. Oh my goodness. I'm getting low on ornaments. Can you believe it? I had baskets of ornaments and some of them were completely empty. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And I did get a few more Christmas standers to go on the shelves done, but I need more. I need more. My husband will say, "Oh, you need less." I actually need to go through my trailer because we barely fit everything back in there. A lot of that is because being in charge of the craft show, you need to take certain things. And also because I got that new Christmas tree. Yeah, the tinsel tree. That took up a big area inside. I have so many things I can take out. I have the cutest displays that I no longer use. It's really hard to part with stuff like that. I might just put them in my shed for a year before I decide to part with it. Anyways, how is everybody? This is our project that we're making. It is super duper cute. Let me just show you this little moose with the trees. And then you guys just say hello so I know that you're out there watching, so I know that people are on. So there are 3 different parts that go into the base. So the front piece is the snow part goes in. So you can see there's different layers or levels. Anyways, the snow goes in the front, then your little moosey, and then behind the trees. And guess what? We have a little stencil. I cannot sell this to you. I can give it to you free though. So when you order this, as long as I have some of this material, I'm going to give you the free stencil. We're going to do a pattern on this back tree. This is what it's going to look like. So it's going to look like this. Look how cute that is. So that back tree is going to be stenciled. So anyways, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I am about to look at the comments and share this over to VIP group. Let me get myself in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner. There I am. Hi guys. How are you? Oh my goodness. And yesterday was super busy. I got all of my tags sorted through and now I just have to log everything into my spreadsheet. So let me go to my thing. Let me find myself. I'm lost. Let me find myself. Where am I? Who am I? There I am. Okay, let me turn down the volume and I'll share the VIP group. Just say hello so I know you're watching. How was your weekend? What did you do? Anything fun? Who did craft shows? Tell me how your craft show was if you did a craft show. There's my VIP group. Okay. I'm like, where is it? Okay, share to my channel. Let's see, Christmas moose. This is so cute with trees. All right. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Okay, got it. All right, let me see who's here, guys. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Hi, Vicky. Good morning, Deb. Oh, happy Canadian Thanksgiving Day. Oh my goodness, it is. I forget every year because it's so early. Oh my goodness, it is. Yeah. Well, gosh, I hope you're having something good. Are you having turkey? Oh, my volume's not all the way down. I can hear myself echoing there. Hi, Deb. How are you? Hi, Melissa over on YouTube. Hi, Sherry. Good morning. Hi, Betty. Hey, Sandy. Hi, Sarah. Is your craft show next weekend? Sarah? Or was it this weekend? Anyways, I am getting ready. I am going to give you this free stencil with this. We're going to stencil the back tree. I cannot sell this since I sell Chalk and Tour stencils. I can give it to you free, however. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to give it to you free so that I don't get in trouble. All right, so we're going to paint this little cutie pie. And I need about a dozen of them. I also have some other things coming. I did not get them cut out. I have them downloaded and ready to cut, but I was sorting tags yesterday. So one of the jobs of being in charge of the craft show is to sort everybody's tickets the day after the craft show ends and get everyone's tags sorted and put onto the spreadsheet so I know how many $3 items, how many $12 items, how many $9 items did this person have. And then I plug it into an Excel spreadsheet and I let it do the math for me. And then I plug all that into a spreadsheet and let that calculate. And hopefully I reconcile with the cash that we brought in. The cash, the Venmo, the credit cards, the checks. The Apple Pay, all of that. Hopefully we balance. So anyways, it was a wonderful craft show, guys. It really was good. And you know, in the end, everything turned out just fine. We had a few challenges. I'm going to tell you that. We had a few challenges, and guess what? Everybody stepped up and helped with everything. So, yep, it all worked out. I was a little nervous about a couple of things because there were other shows going on at the same time. I need new tape next time. Remind me that. I need new tape next time. There were other shows going on at the same time. So I didn't have helpers there as much as normal, but we had plenty. It all worked out. In the end, it seemed, because the people that were there, a lot of them stayed longer and worked extra shifts. So it just works out somehow because people see a need. They really do. They see, oh, Darlene needs help with this, and I'm going to stay. And that's what they're like, I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to leave you without help. So, yep, it does. It just all works in the end. So, happy girl. Everything got tore down and out of there in a pretty timely manner. It always takes me about 4 hours to tear down when I have the register area to tear down also. Okay, so this is layered. So I got to do the one behind it. We're going to stencil that one, and then this one's going to be a different color. So let me do this. Let's put this one down as far as possible, and then this one right here. Okay, that's all of our pieces. This is our little move stander with the trees. Super duper cute. Let me see. Okay, so Sarah, you had one this weekend. It was great. Have one every Saturday this month. Nice. That's awesome. I don't have another one I have 2 weekends free. Yay, I'm glad. It's just the way it worked out. I didn't want to add any other shows in there. I just do a certain amount of shows, and I can't take that much time off from work. So I have to kind of spread it out. I have one every single weekend of in November. Okay, let me see, where did I leave off? Hi Betty, hi Sandy, hi Lynn, hi Cindy, hi Eunice. Good morning, Holly. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi Marilyn. Stephanie says, good morning, I'm on fall break. Hope to be able to join you all live this week. Nice, that would be awesome. I'd love that, Stephanie. Hi Doris, my sister. We have to catch up. I did get to talk to Dad yesterday, so that was good. Hey Marilyn in Missouri, Missouri. Hi Pam, how are you? Sarah says, I need to bust butt and paint this week and yes, that's the thing. I need to do that to be ready for the next ones because I won't have any time in between. It's just going to be boom, 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 boom. Tear down, set up, tear down, set up. Hi Bridget, how are you? Good morning, Nikki. You're booked for 3 in November. That's great, Sarah. I hope they are all successful for you. I have my ones that I do and that are on schedule. The ones that I know that are going to do well for me. There are other ones available that I could do and I've been invited to before, but I have to limit it because I won't have enough for my other shows. I mean, honestly, I had 8 empty crates this time. 8's a lot. Eight is a lot of empty crates. That means that's how much stuff I sold. That's a lot. So I doubt I can replace all of that I sold. I doubt I can replace everything that I sold in the next 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm going to work really hard. But then I set up for one, and it's a 4-day show. I tear down from that one, and I set up that night. So that's the preschool one. Okay, so we're gonna do white. That was milk chocolate. We're gonna do all of our white. So I have one in Alpine. I'll just name them off so that you guys know if you're here. Alpine. I have Coley's Show, the gingerbread cottage. That one's my next one. So that starts on the 30th. So it's on the 30th, which is a Thursday. And then it's 31st, 1st and 2nd. Tear down from there. Go directly over to the preschool, which I'm no longer in charge of, but I am there for her the entire time, mentoring my friend Sandy, showing her what to do, helping her do setup and the floor plan and all of that. So, and I have my registers there. I have to be there and make sure they know how to run everything. So that setup is Sunday. And then we open Monday night. So that's the one that's always on Election Tuesday. So it's a little cray-cray for us. And so we open Monday night for preview. And then we have Tuesday we're open all day. So that's Election Tuesday. And then we tear down that night. And then I set up for the next one on Thursday. so tear down on Tuesday, set up on Thursday, and then craft show Friday, Saturday, and then tear down. It just goes. It just keeps going. Just keeps going. Then I think the next one is the one that I'm in charge of. So, and that one we set up on Tuesday, Wednesday, open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, tear down, and then set up again on Tuesday. So it's going to be a crazy November. It always is. I have 5 craft shows in November. Okay, that was Desert Turquoise. And I don't have to do all the way over because this tree overlaps. This one's going to be Aloe. You're a bit nervous about having enough for every show. You sold so many. Yes, that is a concern. Try to do some things that don't have as much detail for fillers. You know, even if those things don't sell, you'll still have stuff on your shelf. Pull out anything from previous years that is Chocateur and is holiday related, and then also have stuff for an everyday section. I would take all of your samples that you've made over the years that you want to part with and have an everyday section ready to go in case you don't have enough of your holiday stuff. And that way you're getting rid of all of that and just price it really good. Price it to go so you're not taking it home. Okay, this is Aloe. But I'm sure, Sarah, that you have a lot of Chocateur stuff that you have just put away that you have not, that did not sell over the years. Get rid of all of that. Just make it a plan. To plan it out, figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to use for the antlers and for the muzzle, I'm going to use burlap. Okay. So let's do that. Let me see here. Where did I leave off here? Hi, Darlene Barr. Hi, Julie. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Deb says we have shows all but the first weekend of November, then 2 in December at the Outlet Mall. Nice. I'm glad you guys all have these shows. That's wonderful. The economy is going great. Okay, so just let me tell you, if there's people that are naysayers and saying people aren't spending money, it is not true. It is not true. We had a record show again. I mean, we just keep beating our previous totals. So this show was amazing. And most people did better than their last show. A couple of people didn't, but that's because they didn't bring in new stuff. They're just, you know, maybe they had something going on and they just didn't make new product. But we did so good at our craft show. So let's see. Hey Sheila, how are you? Hi Tish. All right, okay, red. I'm like, what color is that? Okay, so we're gonna do red stripes on our scarf. I was trying to decide because Tara made the cutest one that was blue, but I think I'm gonna just do these red. Okay, so Tuscan red. So she used like a winter blue, and it was adorable. So she did my little standards. I'll have to see if I don't know if I took a picture of them or not, but they're super duper cute. I think I just tagged them and took them to the show. Okay, so there is a little ball on here, and then there's the brim part, that part. So okay, now sable brown is going to be the color of my reindeer. I don't have to paint all of this because the head goes over that. So I need to do the body, and I need to do his face and then his feet. Yeah, it was great. The show was wonderful. I added up the totals and I was like, oh my gosh, it really was good. We knew it was going to be a good show. We just had a feeling that it was going to be a good show despite other shows going on. Okay, so here's what we were up against. So we opened on a Thursday. We were the only show that opened on a Thursday, and it was we had so many people. And then but the thing was, we didn't have as many people as in the summer, but we beat our totals. So people were spending more money. So they're ready to buy. They're ready to get ready for Christmas. They are ready to spend money, and they're looking for gifts. Lots of gift ideas. Probably stuff for themselves too. But yeah, people are spending money. Don't worry. I know that people worry about the economy. The economy has issues, but guess what? People are still, they're not going to skip Christmas. They just aren't. I have a blurb that went out there. Some of my paint went out to the side. There we go. Okay, so that's milk chocolate. And we're going to do white. We'll need to do three coats on our white. So let's get this. And if you want to add some shimmer frost to this, you can. I am expecting a jar. I had to buy from another designer. I'm out basically. My shimmer frost is almost gone that's in here. And I had a fellow designer that had some because I didn't check today, but last week Chocateur was still out of their shimmer frost when I checked. I'm hoping it's back soon. I'm hoping. I need some. So anyways, I'm happy to see people doing so many craft shows. And if you're not doing a craft show, go attend a craft show. Support your local artists. It really means the world to them. Even if you can't buy, just be there and talk to them, support them, show them that you care or that you like what they're making. I mean, I love people to just come and talk to me. They don't have to buy all the time. It's nice to just hear the compliments, how much they love what you make and all of that. But here's what sold for me, guys. My windows and window inserts are selling like hotcakes. And everybody loved the new Snoopy with the sled one. And I did explain that yes, I'm licensed to sell that. It's frozen. Is it frozen? Oh, please tell me it's not frozen. Okay, let me see. It's frozen for everybody. Okay, let me see. Thank you. Let me see what I can do. Maybe it is just my is it just my camera? I'm frozen completely. Okay, let me just restart. If you can hear me, I'm just going to restart. Can you hear me at all? Let me just restart.